But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing really. Well, yeah, stream all three Ace Attorney trilogies last year. Nice. Those were fun games. I have them. I hope to get back to them one of these days, among other games. That's pretty awesome. Looks like he wasn't joking when he said laid his life on the line if he had to. Well, thanks to your effort, we now know a little about the neighborhood and cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh. I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I finally finished with Final Fantasy Mystic Quest and Breath of Fire 1. Ooh, that's pretty awesome. Wait, is it Final Fantasy Mystic Quest or is it just, oh, that's two things? I don't remember it was a Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Maybe it was. I just didn't look that hard. I think his name was something like Sherlock Holmes. I don't think he was German though. Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes then? Can we tell what we find out? Yes, let's do it. Kevin next door. On my list right now, Shadowroninn 2, Secret of Evermore, Final Fantasy Tactics, Breath of Fire, and Chronicles. Oh, don't know about Secrets of Evermore, but I know a friend of mine who plays Shadowroninn 2 and he loves that game. Tactics, depending on which versions you're playing, Tactics is pretty fun. But for the Chrono Trigger, everybody I know loved Chrono Trigger. I played it, it was fun, but was not in love with it. She's in the cabin next door. Oh, do you know who she is? Please, we're something Relic fan that wouldn't know the Graceful Angel. There's his blood. Oops, I think I've upset him there. You ever played Journey Year 5? No, I don't think I have. Oh, tell us the neighborhood cabin is unrelated to this case, I guess. Oh, how? Oh, how? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? Oops, I've definitely upset him. Seriously, dude, hospital. This man needs a hospital. Like 7 of them. One for every time he coughs. It should be 12 now. Inspector, has your investigation here proved fruitful? I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying to take my eyes over the job. Oh, I see. The fan-made version of FFT you play as Rams, Cloud, Dante from DMC3, Snake from Metal Gear Solid, and Link from Legends After. Ah, I see, that's why. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't really play fan-type games like that. There's one thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. Oh? Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please. New information. What is this new information you have, Inspector? Is this? The British medical office has finished this examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Oh? Because it was post-mortem report? There's my summer. So, what was the cause of death? The game's not finished yet. Only chapters 1 is done right now. They're looking for supply dollars. But I hope they find somebody. I'm sure people are waiting. I'm sure people are out there waiting. So that's because of COVID. COVID helps are now probably coming to an end soon for people. Damage to the circuit for the race was put in the report. We're supposed to look. Think about what? His neck was broken? Yes, it would seem so. There was no obvious wounds or signs of injury. So at first I think they were considered poison. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in his system at all. But what weapon was used then? Nothing has been found out yet, but the fact that there's no sign of a wound suggests have a link to the main site. I'll look up on my own. You don't need to post it. May have been a blunt object, something that may have been leave a mark. Oh, I see. Other body's nerves run through the spine to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility, and no obviously one would be left. Poor customer. I have a second copy of the report. If it might be useful, you might be welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes. If it's fine. I trust you. Hey, trust the detective. Go to Google and type in Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay. I'll definitely do that when I get the chance. So, if I didn't trust you, I would never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? Damn, this detective. Postmortem report has been entered into the court record. So something hit him in his spine and killed him. Something, no, it's probably purplish. Here, what's he? Yes. He seems to be enjoying himself a little too much as he creeped about on the floor investigating. But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say anything at all? Actually, now as you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted. It's shoe polish, was all he said. Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. It was when he was over there by the piece of broken glass. Do you see? The rest was talking about the brick-colored mark, huh? Do you think? Ah, yes. This must be it. How about Mr. Soames knows that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. What is it? Such no sound. Well, when someone was wearing leather shoes for a very dark tan hue. Dark tan hue? A sort of dark brownish red then? Yes, a little like the color of the red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Does this mean this mark was made by the polish on customer's shoe as I scuffed the floor? New evidence has come to light. So I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. My fellow crewmate's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you. But Inspector, you look exhausted. Oh, no. Well. I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asoki-san. It was my responsibility. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You are his friends. Truth is, I seem to have a heavy head ever since I woke up this morning. A heavy head? It's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. Okay. What else can we figure out? Anything left in this room for us to accommodate ourselves with that hasn't been checked off the map? Pressure. This hasn't been looked at. There's some joints to Miss Fellow Cabin. That's right. In just a few minutes before he died, Customer saw something emerging from it. Spectacle bad as described. I'm able to shed some light on it, but it seems his best of Rio. Yes. I wonder if she's telling us everything though. I'm not sure. I know most people aboard would say about the same about me, but There was something about that woman that didn't sit right with me. That's been checked off. Put in the ink that was somehow spilled on the floor. And they smell the Western wood for wardrobe. Seemed to be an imagination pointed to you no more as you were sleeping in there. To be honest, it would have just spelled out my name, don't you think? Well, either way, one fact remains. It's hard to imagine that Kazuma would have put in his last words, or word, in Russian. That's the question, who did write it? Somebody who knows Russian. Honestly. I still get flipped if I try to... Alright, so it's just refreshing information from the page. Then look, because I've clue in these words, I'm sure of it. We have to solve this mystery on the other side. We will. We can talk to him, see if he says anything more to us. You, where did you go? Oh, sorry. I went... Why did you give me permission for this? But, Seaman Hosogawa did. That new Japanese, was it? Later, I will walk him to a bar and throw him to coat room. Whew, he's gone back to guarding the door. Hope Inspector Garza doesn't find himself in too much trouble on account. He's getting out of his way to help us, hasn't he? When we get back to the band, we'll have to take him for a steak at La Carnival. It'll be a long time from now, son. Is that everything I have in this room? Yeah, that's... Wait, two more. Books provided for the passenger guard with this cabinet, neatly arranged for the cell. All over the place when we first looked around, if you remember. Yes. And you tidied them up, didn't you? Well, I have a feeling that we hit something last night and we all slammed our heads. And Nando's sword hit him in the back of his head. We knocked him over. Well, anyway, I'm sure everyone's rather neatly lined up. Can't relax when things are untidy. Well, something in the ways of that. Something knocked him out. Well, especially sword. Yes, he was always saying that Japanese man's katana is his soul. He had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to pick it on his strip. Also, that shows how important it was to him and how he's gone. I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. But I can't find anything out of place. He only said about it all. The plate and cutlery all over the floor for some reason. Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was this. No, wait a minute. What is it? That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all. So, then perhaps are you responsible for what happened to Kama or something? No. No, no. That's all the information. There's an interesting fact that in the first case, attorney, the second case you solve is your boss's death. And this one, this is your friend's death. So I find that interesting. Okay, sword has been looked at. Why is it glowing here? Putting two. What happens nowhere to be seen? Then this is brick color mark. Which is true pause, of course, the good detective who seems to know all about it. How's it going tonight? It's going pretty good, Jack, so it's going pretty good. It must be from Kazuma-sama's shoes. Wait, what I'd like to know is, how can the detective be so sure that it's shoe polish and not something else? We got to do a little dance of deduction, which was pretty cool. And now we're trying to figure out what we can in this little room. I think we should. Also trying to go in through my mind. The people we have seen and trying to figure out what the evidence, trying to get ahead of the game. Figure out what on what on what. Looking for the tales of the criminal before ahead of time. Which this game just makes, it's not make easy. Is that a shit state? No. That's a, apparently that's a, shoe polish state. It's like weapon or dangerous objects in cabins, patches for bed. By bringing it back on board, Miss Rose broken the rules. Technically, doesn't Cosmo broke the rule as well? It's chocolate, yes. It takes the form this friend takes. So whatever it is inside the traveling case is a cabin. Seems like this. There's more to this than it seems, I think. English. Gotta slow down and pronunciate my words. Technically, they both broke cabin rules because he has a sword. Look on the sun. Team Strongman has gone. Strong enough? Beef shot. Beef? Yeah, Jackson, we have a dude whose name is Beef Strong Enough. All these Russian names are impossible to remember. Tra-la-la-la-la. Did you hear that? Sounds like someone is singing. Beef, they sell your name. I did it the great detective way. Miss Kelly, I know that lock-like voice. Oh, never mind that now. It's a good opportunity for us. Beef for Ronin. That's right. Want some of my beef for Ronin? Okay, that shit just sounds wrong. You're not. That string knot crewman comes back. Stroganoff, not string knot. That was a good can. Isn't back yet. So the sun. Oh, look, where's she gone? Hey, what are you doing? Those are private things. But not the moment to waste on us. We must get as quick as possible. I suppose you're right, for customer's sake. Not just for customer. What you mean? Can't be long until we arrive at port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be doing those handcuffs when we get there. Really? We must solve this case on our own. By ourselves if we have to. Yes, we will. Okay, we gotta look fast. Seems this teapot is empty. So the natural conclusion is that the Russians are very thirsty people. Thirsty. And she hasn't had a chance to make any tea yet. I mean, it could be either. Definitely she's thirsty. Looks actually thirsty. I'll lay 1,000 to 1 on it. You're one left Stein, aren't you? Oh, sorry. Destruct the truck. The case is open. It's completely empty inside. Going to the Great Deduction. She was hiding a special friend in there. Yes, a friend that she had kept secret. Because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Burial. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. Well, to the point. Where is it now? The parrot. The wastebasket. Shall we have a look and see what's been thrown away? I know, son. Boy, I can't go sniffing through someone's rubbish, you know. Those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. However, these are special circumstances. Exactly. You have no choice. It's hardly anything in that hall. Oh, well, it's a little disappointing. There's a few books on deck, nothing else by the looks of it. Only went away from the belly last night. She hardly occupied this cabin for any time at all. That's true. And what kind of book she likes to read? Let's see. Yes. It seems that Miss Potter enjoys reading. Books written in Russian. Thanks. I probably already knew that. Which has too much of people all of a sudden. Kindly remember that. I wonder what types of books she likes reading. She likes reading books in Russian. Russian girls likes Russian. Couldn't have thought that myself. We're gonna jump over together. Look, every single one. You think they got a C perhaps? He top two though? It's like the same as the bookcase next door. That's my cap. Perhaps this one I was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase. I don't know. Would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she went away from the ballet company? Alright then. Must have been you. Lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage. Not everything's bad had happens on the ship because of me, you know. Anyway, someone's trying to get into it. I'll actually think this way. Another son, are you there? Sorry, I'm right here, yes? Why? Oh, good. Thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home. Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know. Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits, as opposed to all Shay's costumes. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Williams' friend hiding in there. No such thing. To this one, the Cosmos Cavern next door. Yes, although what foolish shipbuilders must open a ventilator to another room. Maybe, so that if there's a gas leak next door, the occupants of the cabin would notice and raise the alarm. Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning. That is a possibility. Anyway, last night, Cosmo woke that he saw a circular band coming out of this ventilator. A little bit too. Yes, a bit. Velcro, I can't resist. That's it there. And she gave me a good talk too. No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come. We don't want them to. We're trying to investigate in secret. It's like, oh, I didn't expect anybody to come. Oh, yeah, we're trying to be sneaky here. Hello. Well, there's no sauce on the floor. Yes, it doesn't look like it's been dropped. More like it's been put there deliberately. You think there could be a leak in the roof just above here? What? A leak? Is the ship quite safe? I'm sure that even if there's a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship is going to sink. No, you're right. Of course you're right. She's really trying to portray herself, isn't she? Oh, this little girl here. It's the sort of cabins. Unless you can easily keep a content for case a secret of us with this. Especially a friend at me. My friend has disappeared too now. He's probably having fun exploring this up, I imagine. So, seaman strong enough. Seaman strong enough. Is your seaman strong enough? Doesn't find it and throw it overboard. Oh, yes. So do I. Chat, is your seaman strong enough? This cabin door has the same simple latch cabin door has. Both drawn across, there's no way to make it. I'm not eating semen strong enough. But still, I wouldn't slide across it one quick, would it? It was made in metal, so no chance of trickery using magnets to unbolt it from the outside. And it's still perfect too. Stop where you see water coming in. You couldn't use the method you told me of passing a thread through a crack around the closed door either. I seem to know a lot of tricks for opening doors. I'm starting to see why they suspect me. Huh. It's like, huh, I know a lot of tricks of how to open doors. No wonder I'm a suspect. It's like if you murder somebody, it's like, huh. You got involved into a murder case, and it's just like, why do you expect me? It's just like, huh. You murdered someone before. Not hard to think you might have done it again. Although bias, but not wrong. Let's go outside and see if this. Anything we missed out here? Anything we missed out here that's not an ass? God damn it. Hi, I mean, detective? Oh, look. It's Mr. Sholmes. Look. You never know when we're going to turn up next to you. He seems to be stealing a book or something as he sings to himself. Tra-la-la-la. Ooh, bless me. I did the great detective way. He's still singing. I don't think he knows us. But simply extremely in high spirits. Yes, there are times I'm sure you knew when the yard bit off more than it could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, it's Lucky Herlock was about. Excuse me. I solved it all and I stood tall. I did it. I solved it all and I stood tall and I did it the great detective way. I think they're trying to do my way, but it's the great detective way. Mr. Sholmes! What is it? You want to fight? Honestly, everything a fellow when he's singing it's just about to reach the climax finish. So I thought you were never going to stop. So I figured now is a good time as any. I was very nearly dropped you to the floor with one of my famous right hooks. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, could you please put those fists away? Mr. Sholmes, you seem to be examining something before we interrupt you. Yes, that. I was missing signing the ship's log as screened by the stocky built crewman who's the only guy here. Oh yes, the ship's log. Did you find anything useful from it? Well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank. Which means that there's nothing to report. Nothing of note happened to... Ha 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 ha! You truly suited for the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by it. Ha ha ha. Sigh. Well, your logic board. It's inverted. What do you mean, Sherlock Holmes? Mr. Sholmes. As all the other pages shall become clear. We're seeing the same crewman stands to enter the first class fashion. He's almost religiously practiced recording nothing to report every half hour. So he writes that in every 30 minutes. Nothing to report. Precisely. Simply put, the seaman writes nothing to report when there's just that. And yet, the ship's logs from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report. You mean? Yes. The circumstances afoot last night, which led to a seaman being absent from his boat. What kind of circumstances? What happened? That remains a mystery for now, but be sure something significant took place. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of describing nothing to report in a log. These are the important details. I stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log in your mental file. It's into the court records. That introduction was worthy of a great detective. I'm starting to understand what my way is. I see what Shlom's brilliant. Oh, ouch. Where is it? Are you hurt? Oh, don't worry yourself. It seems to be afflicted with a throbbing hit this morning for some reason. Nothing more. Our friends until our next encounter. He's just thinking to himself. Okay, as he wanders off the patch this way. Something wrong, Susan-san? They lost some thought. It's just... Well, I feel the same. Sorry. Ever since I woke up this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing. Oh, you too? Okay. Alright, folks, it's like 9:30, so I'm gonna end it here. We are deep in this investigation. Only part 2 of it. And we are no closer to find out who killed Kazuma. But I have some theories. I have some thoughts. We've met some people. My basic theory is they did make a secret stop at around close to 2 o'clock a.m. in the morning. And maybe something knocked Kazuma out. I don't know. But we will have to see next time, folks. We are ending it here. It's about 9:30 at night. I had a good time. You guys had a good time. Yeah. I need to get some food in me, and I need to stop my tomorrow is something different. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this evening. If you like what you see, please leave a follow. It lets you know when I go live. Also, the links down below are for you lovely, if you wish to click on any of them. The YouTube, the Discord, the Twitter. If you want to follow or join any of them, you're more welcome to. The links are down below. Go have it. Until next time, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.